I have to share something with you. When I was a supervisor and supervising teachers at the school district, um, I would always acknowledge teachers who do things that it was not their job. For example, if they see a stain on the water fountain, they would clean it. And when we had our weekly meeting, I would always say that I noticed that. I would say thank you. The reason that we have to acknowledge people who are doing good is that, first of all, it makes them to want to continue that, because there is a difference between people who do and people who don't do. So second of all, when people who do a lot and they don't see any acknowledgement and nobody notices that, they think, so what is the difference if I do or I don't do it? The reason I said this, because I want to share something with you. Last night I slept over at my mom's house in Burbank, and early in the morning I left to go to my home because Saturdays is my laundry day. I came to do laundry, but I stopped on in the corner of Western and Glenox Boulevard. There is a McDonald's over there. So I ordered a cappuccino. When I was waiting in drive-through line, the cashier told me $3.50. So I have a lot of coins in my card. So I just grabbed that, and probably was less than the money that was needed. I gave it to that young boy, and he didn't even count in on it. He put it there and said, it's okay, don't worry, just go. I don't know, maybe he thought that I didn't have money, or maybe he was like a generous boy, or trying to be nice or respectful. But the way that he treated me, respectfully, politely, with smile, I thought that he needs acknowledgement. He needs to know that his attitude is appreciated. So we were standing in the line, and the first car was not moving forward. Probably he had a big order. So I started talking to that young boy. I said, you know what, I'm gonna give you a small tip. And he said, oh, no, it's okay. And I just gave him a $20. He didn't want to accept. Then I said, what's your name? And he said, in English style, he said, Tigran. And I said, oh, Tigran. And he said, yeah, my name is Tigran. I said, are you Armenian? And he said, yes. He didn't look like Armenian at all. And I said, where are your parents from? And he said, from Armenia. The reason I'm sharing this is that acknowledging people for their great performance or attitude, positive attitude, respectful attitude, it's going to make them to stay the same. $20 doesn't have any effect in our life. Imagine after 20 years, that $20, $100, $1,000 doesn't matter in our life. But this young boy is going to remember that once a lady gave me a tip because of my positive attitude. So always we have to acknowledge people if they do something positive.